please join me in re-welcoming Gary Chan back out to the stage.
Thank you. All right, good afternoon, everybody. You all having fun? Yeah. Awesome. So, as Kyle said, I work also as a mentalist. Well, what is a mentalist? It means I think about thinking. Oh, that just sounds like philosophy. How's that useful? Well, imagine this. Imagine if you could spend 5 minutes with your prospective customer. You could ask just a few questions. And at the end of those 5 minutes, you would understand exactly what makes that person tick, what his hidden agenda is, and what buttons to press so that he shouts from his lungs, "I want to buy Arctic Wolf." Wouldn't you find that to be a useful skill? Well, I can't teach you how to do that in 20 minutes. But what I can do is demonstrate for you just how effective these techniques can be. These techniques are taken from social engineering, and I call this controlling variables. So let's talk about what the social engineer's objective is. In this case, it is to create an environment that causes you to make specific decisions. For example, the social engineer could spill water on the ground. In that case, it's very likely that an employee would come help to clean up, thereby distracting him. That would allow the social engineer to do something nefarious. The social engineer could pretend to choke, in which case the employee would probably call for help and would then be focused on the social engineer, thus allowing the social engineer's friend to do something nefarious. Or the social engineer could carry a pizza while wearing a pizza store uniform. In this case, an employee is likely to open the door and introduce the social engineer to the social engineer's chosen pizza recipient. So what are the steps that the social engineer will take? The first is to identify the actions that change the environment. The second is to identify the probable outcomes. The third is to identify his ideal outcome. And the fourth will be to select the environmental factors that lead to that ideal outcome. So let's walk through the steps. First, we'll identify the actions that change the environment. Then we'll identify the probable outcomes. In this case, the ideal outcome is for the employee to introduce the social engineer to the social engineer's chosen pizza recipient. It's now a trivial matter for the social engineer to identify the environmental factors that would lead to that ideal outcome. All right, let me demonstrate for you what I mean by controlling variables. In a moment, I will be sharing with you another mentalism routine. Now, I've constructed the environment in such a way that it will look very fair for our volunteer, but which will force our volunteer to make specific decisions that I have already chosen. In other words, it will seem like the volunteer has free will, but he will do exactly what I want him to do. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. And what I've done, because of time reasons, is I've asked Arctic Wolf, our coordinator, to please select a volunteer ahead of time because he needed to be mic'd up. It's important for you to know that the volunteer and I did not set anything up ahead of time. So as far as he's concerned, I may be asking him to come up here and cluck like a chicken. You would find that entertaining, right? So anyway, please join me in welcoming Mr. Todd Warner. So how many of you traveled to get here, to Minneapolis to be here today? All right. So I thought it'd be fun to do something travel related, since we'd all just been at the airport recently. So if you would, come with me on a journey. Okay? Ready to go with me on a journey, Tom?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. So I want you to imagine that you're at the Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport.
Okay.
I'd like you to just use your mind to imagine the sights and sounds of the Minneapolis airport.
Okay.
Thank you for waiting at this time for passengers.
Wow, you're doing that? That's pretty intense, man. I heard that.
All right. Did everybody hear it? Somebody please tell me. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty bright up here, so Todd can't see all of you. So, what we're going to do, actually, I assume you've flown American Airlines?
Been a while. Normally a Delta guy.
Normally a Delta guy?
Yeah, I've flown American.
All right, well, hopefully you're not offended. I have here some American Airlines tickets.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have you travel someplace in the world. Like, for example, I've got a bunch of airplane tickets. This one is going to Beijing in seat 17D. Have you been to Beijing before?
I have not.
I've not.
Heard it's beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, awesome. You can really get quarantined there if you're interested.
Maybe not this time of year, I guess.
You're doing great. You're doing great. So now, if you don't want to go all the way to Beijing, you could also hang out here in Las Vegas in seat 8B. And what's this one?
Paris, 24A.
24A, and you could go to Lima, you could go to Rome, you could go to Sydney, Madrid, just a whole bunch of places, right? So now, it's not going to be very interesting unless we mix these up. So what I'm hoping you can do, because there's nothing like an adventure without a little bit of randomness, just go ahead and pick one of these, but don't tell me. So just pick any of these. This will be your boarding pass. This is where you're going to go. Okay? Go ahead, take a look at it. Don't tell us. Don't tell any of us. Look at the location and look at the seat number. So the city and the seat number. You got it?
Got it.
If you want, you can put it face down. I don't want to see it. Just remember it. It's there. It's there to help you. Okay. Now, Todd, what's the next thing you do once you get you went to the ticket counter, you got the ticket, now what you're going to do?
Go to clear.
You're going to go to clear. Awesome. So go to clear. You get to stand in line. An hour later, you get to go to your gate. You get onto the plane. You start looking, and you look for your seat. You remember your seat number, right?
Yes.
All right, good. You have a seat. Go ahead, have a seat.
Okay.
All right, we're going to try to enact this. Now, what's the next? You've just found your seat and you've sat down, Todd. What do you do next?
Start to doze off.
Start to doze off, but there's something else that you should be doing.
Seatbelt.
Seatbelt.
Yep.
That is awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. So very security conscious. So
Big security guy.
big security guy.
Yep.
He's working for the right company.
That's right.
So at this point, I want you to think about the sights and sounds that you would hear at the airplane.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for your attention. It's time to get you ready for takeoff. We know you have lots of choices, so thanks for choosing American.
Thank you, Todd, for choosing American.
You're welcome.
Yeah, not Delta.
Oh.
All right. So, Mr. Security Guy, what's the next thing that you do?
Go into my bag, grab a book, my headphones.
I thought you said you're a big security guy. I mean, you're missing a step here.
Oh, yes, of course, I read the instructions in the seat back pocket. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
I absolutely do that before I grab my book and my headphones.
You can tell that I forgot my props coming here. So I grabbed a copy of the American Airlines 757-200 safety card, and you all have this at your tables. If you want, you can follow along. Basically, Todd, of course, you would then open this up and you would see that you wear a safety belt, and then you would also note everything from like how to open the emergency exit. You can also know where the exit seats and life rafts are, right?
Yep.
So all of these things. And you would spend 30 minutes studying this before you...
At least 30 minutes studying it. Memorize it.
Excellent.
Cover to cover.
Excellent. So we've got that here. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to have you, well, first off, the plane's going to take off. But then we're going to have you watch a movie.
Okay.
So here we've got a copy of The American Way. And I'm going to try to show both you and the audience at the
Like
same
looking
time.
in a mirror, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're looking pretty good there,
Thanks, buddy.
Leonardo. You could watch, for example, Star Wars, The Last Jedi. This book just has a whole bunch of different ones. Toy Story 4. The Joker. Man, that was a messed up movie. We've got Dumbo.
Easy.
Yeah, so, but... a bunch of different movies. All right, well, there's nothing like an adventure without a little bit of randomness. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start dropping the pages back here. And you just tell me when to stop. And that's going to be the movie that you watch, all right?
I can't look?
No, just tell me when to stop.
Okay, stop.
Would you like me to keep going? Or would you like me to stop?
Stop.
Stop. Go ahead, take a look at the movie that you stopped on.
Also like looking in a mirror.
Okay, you guys. Well, that at least eliminates half of them for me. So now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get you a drink. You thirsty?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, what I've got here is I have here a bunch of ping pong balls, and each one of them is written something different.
So I don't want to drink a ping pong ball, Gary.
Well, you don't have to drink it. You get whatever is written on the ping pong ball. So this one says green tea, right? And why don't you just pull one out? Just pull a couple of these out and take a look at it.
A couple, or?
Yeah, just doesn't matter. Just to show people that they all say something different.
Water, whiskey.
Yeah, good?
Yeah.
Good, so a bunch of different balls.
Yeah.
You'll see in here there's like a couple of orange balls.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if I can get you to pick the orange balls.
Okay.
That's orange juice. So all of the white balls say something other than orange juice. And then the orange balls say orange juice. So you can see there's a lot more white balls here. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you put your hand in, but don't look. You'll turn your head the other way. You're just gonna put your hand in, and then you are going to just pick any of these out. Just pick one out. You're in economy class, so you only get one. Take a look at it. Tell us what it says.
It says orange juice.
Orange
Gary?
juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, orange juice.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, pretty good.
All right. So now we got you a drink. I want you.
Would rather have the whiskey, but I'll take it.
Now, if you would actually, there's a reason why you had to pick orange juice. Because there's no other way that I could do the following. If we could play a word from my sponsor.
Every glass of Tropicana Pure Premium Orange Juice has a million little sips of sunshine. It's a delicious daily dose of vitamin C. It's 100% oranges.
Thank you. They pay me to do that. I have to do that at each one of my shows. All right. So you've got a movie in mind. I want you to think about this movie's opening theme song and just imagine it. The sights and sounds of the theme song.
This is crazy.
Did you pick Indiana Jones?
Oh yeah, I thought Indiana Jones. Yep.
He looks just like you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Looking in the mirror.
He's a little older though. It's good that you're young.
Yeah, I'm the younger version. Of course.
Yes, younger version. Every time I think about Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, I think about like going to some place like Middle East, like Egypt, whenever I do this in my dreams, I always sit in the same seat. I sit in 14C, and I'm just wondering, like, in your mind, Todd, like, where are you going?
Going to Cairo.
Cairo, Egypt.
Cairo, Egypt. Seat 14C.
See?
It's pretty cool.
Do you picked the location, you picked the city and the seat, you picked the drink, you picked the movie, you picked the card, you picked a whole bunch of stuff. Do you know how I know what you were going to do today?
I have no idea.
Well, it's really simple. You know, I don't know how many of you noticed, but that sheet of paper that you have in front of you, if you want to follow along, I'm just going to posit that I don't think most people actually take security very seriously. They really don't look at this emergency safety card, because I'm wondering if you actually read it and you actually looked at it, could you tell me in the upper left-hand corner what seat is there?
That's 14C.
And then if you were to go a little bit further down, it says you should put on your safety belt, and then what movie is that person watching?
Indiana Jones.
And then if you open it to the middle, at the top, there's an E here near the emergency exit, and then there are a couple letters here. What's that?
Well, that spells Egypt.
Egypt.
Yeah.
And then if you go towards the bottom, and what does that read?
It says Cairo.
And then you've got some pyramids behind the airplane. I also wonder.
Same one?
Yeah, it's the same one. It's the same one.
Gosh.
I also wondered if you noticed that thing that was up on the side, and maybe we can put it up in front for you. Could you read that for me? If you want to be good at sales, you got to get out in the world. And it's. Can you tell me who said that?
Indiana Jones. 14C.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's really cool.
So thanks so much for joining me up on here. I hope you guys had fun.
Awesome, man. That was really cool. That was great. Really impressive.